Good afternoon, everybody. Dave, the live video guy, here, live in broadcasting, right in front of your face. That's me. I'm Dave, the live video guy. Thank you very much for joining me in this live broadcast. Today, we're going to talk about something very special. We're going to talk about the skeleton of a broadcast, and more particularly, everyone has a story. Now, why would that be important for us to know? Well, when you're talking to your viewers or your clients or your customers or whoever, okay, they're going to want to know more about you. And when they know more about you, they develop that trust, okay, that certain feeling that, hey, I know him. I know Dave. I know so-and-so. I know Joe. So, in order to do that, when you do your first live broadcast, or any live broadcast for that matter, you could always include an introduction. And that's what I'm going to do today. And everyone has a story. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and about my story. And after I do that, I'm going to explain to you why that is very important. Okay? Now, it all started in grade 9. Grade 9, beginning of high school for me. That was me, the young, shy guy. I was quiet. Believe it or not, that was me. I was the quiet guy. I'd go to class and I wouldn't say anything at all. I would just be there and hope that I wasn't noticed by anyone. Okay, I didn't want any of the attention from anywhere. I skipped a grade. Therefore, I was younger than everyone else. And that is a very terrifying thing when you are in high school and you are the youngest person in the entire school because you're in grade 9, but you skipped a grade. So everyone's older than you. And when you're that young, 1 year makes a big difference. But drama class, okay, that's where it all started. It was in drama class. Grade 9 drama class. Everyone has to take music, art, and drama. Well, drama was the first of the three. And here I am. I'm in drama class. Remember, I'm the shy guy. Okay, I'm quiet. I am not wanting any attention whatsoever. In fact, I'd be very happy if the whole world could pass me by and no one noticed. Okay, I didn't want the attention. I had never experienced that before. So here we are in drama class. And the drama teacher, who has theatrical experience, by the way, he's very, very good at the dramatics, very good at expressing himself in front of people. He's up there, and he gives us all an assignment. A class of 30 people, he assigns us this. We get into groups of 2, so there's 15 groups of two students each, all right? And they're going to do a little bit of a skit, a short play, if you will. And in that short play, I forget the name of the play, but something very important that sticks out to me is there was a particular line in the play. Because he went through the whole play, and it was about a minute long. And there was a particular line in the play that he wanted expressed in a certain way. And he wanted the student who had that line to express it in the same way. And that line was, "Tell me, thine highness, where thou spent the night." That's what he said, okay? Now, the scene is there's 2 vagabonds, and they're sleeping in a ditch, and they're arguing with one another. And that was the line that one of them said to the other, "Tell me, thine highness, where thou spent the night." All right? You can picture that in your minds? Well, the students were going up there, and they were going through the lines, they were expressing this, and each time the student who had that particular line, they would say the line like this: "Tell me, thine highness, where thou spent the night." They would say it like that. And they all said it the same way. And after a while, I thought to myself, that's not how the teacher wanted them to say it. He wanted them to say it with more feeling, with more expression, with more judging and condemning. I am a vagabond. I slept in a ditch, and that's where you slept in the ditch, too. And how come you're so happy? That's how I interpreted that. But for some reason, the other students weren't interpreting it that way. So when it was my turn, I had that line, by the way. I had to deliver that line. So I was there and up on stage, kind of shy and quiet, and I'm going through the skit. And come time that I gotta deliver this line, I figured, well, I'm just gonna say it like how the teacher said it, because that's how he wanted to say it. So I said, "Tell me, thine highness, where thou spent the night." The whole class went silent. And right in the middle of the play, the 1-minute play, the drama teacher interrupts me and my partner up on stage. And he says, "That was very good, David." I remember that moment. That was a very good moment. That moment right there, that victory, propelled me in the dramatics. I became Mr. Drama. Right? That's how I thought of myself after a while. Because for some reason, I was able to express myself in front of people. And it came very naturally, and I could do it very well. And another time, in drama class, there was an improvisation skit that we had to do. And the teacher gave us this scenario. He said, there's a bench, and there's 2 of you sitting on the bench. One of you discovers a bomb underneath the bench. And what you need to do is express to us, the audience, that there is a bomb and that you are somehow dismantling it or getting rid of it. And we need to know that by your actions. And here's the catch. You can't use any words. It's only actions. So go ahead. And remember, this is improvisation. Okay? This isn't lines rehearsed, memorized, and you go up there and you're remembering your lines. This is, you gotta make it up on the spot. Okay? And same deal. Students were in groups of 2, and they were up there, and I didn't go first, of course. I was watching some others go first. And they were up there, and they were expressing movements and actions. And some students actually talked, and the teacher interrupted them, and he said, no, you cannot talk. Those are the rules. No words. Express yourself through actions. Action. Okay? Be dramatic. Let the audience know that there's a bomb underneath the bench and that you're getting rid of it. Okay. So some students, they're just making motions like that, and they weren't sure how to express that. All right? And actually, number after number, student after student, they just couldn't do it. And the teacher said, well, Joey, try this. Try big eyes, like danger, panic. Right? Okay, they try it. It's still not sure. The audience doesn't know what's going on. And then a student in the crowd says out loud, for the whole class to say, he says, for the whole class to hear, rather, he says, just get Dave to do it. Just get Dave to do it. So I go up there, and I go through my dramatization, which I had not thought of beforehand. I didn't know what I was going to do. But I went up there, I sat on the bench, and that's what I did. I heard something, and I picked up the bomb. I threw it in one direction while I jumped in the other direction. I physically jumped in midair, and I landed on my stomach on stage. Oh, the whole class, they're laughing, and they knew exactly what was going on. Because of the body language. Because of the language that my body was speaking to the audience. Body language. It's a very important, powerful tool. It speaks louder than our words, doesn't it? The right actions, the right emotions through our actions, and our viewers and our audience, they know more than our words can say what we are talking about. If that makes sense. Which I hope it does make sense. 2 years later, drama class once again, still in high school, right in the middle of high school. The big audition for the school play. That's right.